We have a very distant hydrophone contact. Looks like he's heading northwest based on that little stutter there. Yep, he's heading northwest. So I'm going to surface and try to give chase. I think heading due north is probably a smart call here. Trying to get a little bit further away from the coast. Just because I feel like that might be a little bit dangerous. We seem to be running into a lot of fishing vessels. We are doing fine, incidentally, after that little mishap. This is a little bit of a problem, so I'm going to keep my men repairing that, but there's no harm in hunting. Let's take a look, actually, at the surface conditions, please. A little bit brighter out, so you guys won't have as much problem with seeing stuff. And probably by the time we intercept this dude, he's gonna be visible. You know what, actually, let's go crazy. I don't know if this is quite the right angle to be taking. It probably is not. Oh, well, that's kind of bullshit. Apparently based on the smoke, we can tell that he's a neutral ship. Let me take a look, though. See if I can really tell if that's neutral smoke. I can't see shit. It's still really dark. That's really annoying, I have to admit. Really, really want to disable this, because that is a game breaker for me. Where is he? Come on. Hello? Wait, yeah, you're the right guy. What am I doing? 108. That looks like neutral smoke to me. Well, we might as well double back. That is really frustrating. Hello. Give me a hand, would you? Where are you? It's heading exactly right for me. So I can't really see that flag. Let's just sail past him a little bit. It's not Dieter Epp. I've met Dieter Epp, and he looks nothing like that. I can't make out that flag exactly. Just gonna give it another moment or two. Okay, let's look again. There's red and yellow. Oh, I bet that's Belgian. Or something, I don't know. Either way, I'm annoyed. We're gonna go ahead and dive and avoid this guy. Actually, why don't we go ahead and just look at him. Yep, that's him. Damn you and your delicious chocolates and fried potatoes. You bastard. And your action movie stars. Ridiculous. Gonna keep heading over here. And we're gonna go a little bit slower, let him pass us by, and hunt a little bit further away from the coast. Splendid! Oh, great. God. That one was all my fault. But it looks like this guy is gonna say hi to us. He had to have seen us. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Fine. Stop diving. In fact, just slow down. Good God. Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. I want to see the plane, though. See what plane that was threatening our very lives. Where'd he go? Well, he's gone, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I do like to travel on the surface a bit during the day because I want to recharge my batteries a bit, and I also want to, you know, get oxygen in the boat. That's kind of important so that we can breathe. But I'm going to go on the surface here momentarily, I think. There we go. It's nice to be away from the coast because you can actually crash dive without running aground. Kind of important. Let's see if that repair is happening. It's not happening. Wonder what that's about. Somewhat problematic. Well, we're clear for now. We're going to double back here. As we go into this turn, I'll do a sound check. And if anything comes up from that, I'll let you know. But otherwise, we'll continue on towards Scotland. I've decided I'm going to kind of patrol this area in front of the Firth of Forth here. And see if I can sink some tonnage that way. But for now, we're going to just have to ever so delicately make our way there. We have smoke on the horizon, which I can't see, as per usual. Now it's too bright. Well, you just can't win. It should be the byline of this game. No, wait, no. Oh, God. It's apparently over there. Let's go ahead and try to get a little closer underwater. We have actually been buzzed a couple of times by planes, and it's really annoying because my crew is awful at spotting planes early. They are practically right on top of us by the time we detect them. And I can already tell you guys what this is. This is a fishing boat or a tugboat, something equally obnoxious because we're not hearing it on hydrophone. So that's fun. I'm going to go ahead and verify that. If actually, it's not going to show up as a target because, yeah, because I can't hear it. Well, damn it all. Oh boy, I'm pushing a lot of buttons. None of them are the correct ones. Ooh, free camera. Just doing some butt inspections, don't mind me. What is happening? Oh, dear Lord. Okay, there we are. Can't even control myself, let alone the sub. I'm gonna go this way now. We got a radio message. Report position and status. Oh, no. We have the advantage of seeing them first this time. They're flying away from us, but I'm just going to go ahead and avoid that whole mess. Ridiculous. Alright, we're going to stay under for a little bit longer. You guys can see why I tend to play around a little bit more at night, though, because there's a lot of activity in the sky during the daylight. Son of a bitch. We're already detecting this pair of planes. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Oh my god! Okay. For your sanity and for your ears, I think I'm just going to keep us under. This is freaking ridiculous. And hope that we get some crappy weather, actually. So that there's no planes in the air, but... Good god. Our battery power is okay. We're pretty... I hate being lower than 70. It's just a peeve, I guess. But once night falls, we should be alright. We're supposed to report our status, I guess. I'll do that once we get up here in a moment. God. Are we on the surface? We are. Let's take a look at the conditions now, because good lord. Pretty calm. But I will have my radio guy send a message. That's how you do that.
Radio message sent.
Radio message sent. Yeah. That's the worst German accent ever. That's worse than mine. Radio message sent, Herr Cologne. Ja. Jawohl, Herr Cologne. Jesus. Okay, well, good. Is this guy even German? That's not German. This fucking game. Alright, I'm gonna stay on the surface for a while. Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna try to recharge our batteries a little bit. Both our boat's batteries and my spiritual batteries, I guess. I'm gonna read the Bible for a while. How about that? What's happening? It is the morning of September the 14th, and I have my mug of tea in hand. And I might partake in a crumpet later to polish off my morning repast. Perhaps I'll have some figgy pudding, some fish and chips. Maybe I'll even put a banger in my mouth. Who knows? But God, that's offensive. Speaking of offensive, I am offended at the lack of contact in this area. We've had planes and we've had fishing vessels, and Belgian ships, but we haven't had anything that I am interested in. And I took the liberty of going to uboat.net to research this this wonderful issue in some more detail. And as it turns out, no U-boats were assigned here in the beginning of the war. This was not a thing. This did not happen. Nobody did this. There were some boats that went and laid mines, I guess. Off of some of the harbors, but no, not so much just patrolling around here. And I can see why. It's boring. It's dumb. I don't think we're going to see any contacts here unless we go into the harbors, which is kind of suicidal because they're pretty heavily patrolled. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm actually going to change course right now. I'm going to head east here, and then I think I'm going to jog up this way. That looks good. I did say at the beginning, I guess, you know, I don't think I'll necessarily adhere to these, and with this having been such a annoying waste of time, I'm gonna not listen to what the game tells me to do. I don't know if that's gonna mean that I get, you know, a slap on the wrist, or if I don't get any renown or whatever, or if I can't continue with my career, heaven forbid, but if this is what it entails, that's not fun. I'm not going to do it. So there you go. There's also a mission here to go to Scapa Flow to infiltrate it, which is tempting, but I've done it already. And well, actually, several other Let's Players have done it already, so I don't think anybody's necessarily even interested in that, but I'm not personally either. So that's really what seals the deal right there. So yeah, I'm going to head out into the North Sea, try to actually do some real hunting, and try to have some frickin' fun, because this is a little bit obnoxious just sitting around listening, well, trying to listen to tugboats that actually don't put out any sound, and yeah, kind of the wrong place to be, so I want to be in the right place. Let's get there together. It's not much, but it's a contact. I have us on a search pattern here, and we have a radio or something contact here. We actually don't even know its speed, though, so plotting an intercept course is going to be somewhat difficult. We can assume that it's probably going 8 knots, which is pretty typical, so 8 knots an hour. Let's just use this doohickey over here. 8 knots. I want to know how far it travels in an hour. That's roughly 71 kilometers. Is that right? Did I do that at all correctly? That seems really far. I could be completely wrong about this. Yeah, I did that bass backwards. So 60. That's what we want. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was looking at the actual number that was coming up when I was looking at the measurement. Doesn't have anything to do with that. That is about 17.5 kilometers. So, let's see. Let's see what kind of scale we're dealing with here. He's really far away. But let's see, let's draw a 10-hour line. And let's see how quickly we can get there. Yeah, that should update now. And very helpfully, the game will show you. You can see very, very faintly off to the left of that reticle that I'm kind of moving around. There's a red square, and that's its approximate position. That's not right, to be totally honest with you, but meh. Meh, I say. Let's see. Let's see what kind of speed no. Say that cat shaft is one bad mother. Shut your torpedo port. But I'm talking about shaft. Anybody? Okay, let's see. I want to probably turn off recharge. Let's just see. I think we should get about 12 knots. So we should, if I'm thinking about this, nope. Oh, wait, no, we will get there in time. That's right. It's a 10-hour line. Yeah, we'll get there in plenty of time. So let's hope that we don't get too many distractions on our way there. We have had some planes kind of fly nearby, but I've discovered that enemy planes are kind of nonchalant. And it's kind of comical, but we'll see. We'll see if they become chalant. So I'm going to try to intercept this ship, whatever it may be, hopefully not a fishing vessel, and get back with you guys once I do. Okay, we appear to have it in sight, and it's dark out. Ah, you guys love this. I actually will say that it is, I've said it before, this is really dark even for me. So, in the interest of enjoyment, I'm going to run ahead of this guy. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to actually, go a reasonable speed in order to actually run ahead of him. We could 315 him. As a matter of fact, I will. Just while we're at this. But I'm going to get ahead of him, kind of waste some time, to be honest with you. Just because I know that you guys have found it a little bit frustrating when you guys can't see shit. So let's just let this guy's midsection cross here in a moment. One minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. Whoa. That'll do. Okay. Thank you. Let's actually use this thing because it's fancy. He's going 8 knots, like I guessed. Good to know that things basically stay the same in Silent Hunter 5 with that speed being pretty much the favored speed of every merchant ever. It's like Dwight Eisenhower said. Well, that's actually not the right quote. The quote that actually comes to mind is, the more things change, the more they stay the same. But I don't think Eisenhower said that. He said, things are more like they are now than they ever were before. And he also said, spank me twice and call me Nancy. But that is a totally different story. Alright, so let's slow down. And we're going 5 knots. There you go. We can actually engage recharge now because we will go approximately 8 knots. We don't need to. We're not in a race. We're just chill. Ooh, we're just chilling out. Ah, God. This game isn't meant to have jump scares. It's not meant to have some grotesque goateed fuckface in my face. Face! Ridiculous. Did not enjoy that. Not a fan. Hey, okay, so this is something we can work with. Let's see if we can... See, this guy casts quite a shadow. Alright, let's see... Smoke? Smoke? That's actually just subliminal advertising that I'm paid to do by the tobacco industry. Smoke? Smoke! Smoke. Smoke. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm gonna actually get a little bit further ahead of him now. Reason being is I want to get into a position to actually launch an attack. I should have done that earlier. But what are you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? There we are. Whoops. Let's get a little bit further ahead and actually increase our speed. Oh, fuck. Come on. Jesus. Now, again, planes are surprisingly unconcerned with submarines in this game. Those could be words I end up regretting, but hey, you know, it's kind of how I play. I say things that I regret, and I do things that I regret, such as increasing the time compression so very, very much right there. That was not a good idea. Okay, now, here's the thing about this. Since I oh so dutifully, well, he could have changed course, but he's probably going approximately the same course. Since I oh so dutifully measured him out earlier, I can now put myself roughly on a perpendicular course with him. About to get perpendicular. Alright, and then we're going to go to this doohickey. And we're going to take a look at him. And then we're going to flip through the book. It's not an escort. Get that garbage out of the way. And I think that's another ukel or whatever. Seems to be pretty popular. Just go through the process though. Difference this time though is that you guys can see. Aren't you lucky? What? Stop it. There. Well, I'm not too sure about all that, because it's got some nonsense here. So I'm gonna keep looking, keep looking. That could be it. Because it's got these cranes here. Could wait to get a little closer. And by the way, it's British this time. That neutral nonsense. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Don't know what my voice did there. I just... Was that suppressed anger? I don't know. What am I looking for? Troop transports. No, I think it's a Hog Island. I think that we were I think we were onto something there. Took a little while. Jeez. There we go. I do kind of wish that they were all in one chapter, I guess, of the book. Okay, so we've got that in the TDC. And I'm going to use this. Okay. Now he should be at a AOB of about 60. That'll even out as I go here. Yep. It's actually too much. No, that's probably about right. He looks actually to be a little bit more square than that, so I'm going to go with that. We already very cleverly discovered his amazing speed of 8 knots. Okay, I'm going to range him out one more time. Yeah, everything's adding up. I'm actually going to get a little closer. Can I hear him on hydrophone? There we go. Okay. Just recompute this real quick. Or not. We'll just save the game. Why not? There we go. That's looking pretty sharp. Okay. I think that AOB is going to be practically square at this point. Let's range him out. Excellent. Okay. You know what? Let's try something. Oh boy. Famous last words. But I'm going to set the depth on this. I'm going to try to do a magnetic. Been watching some of Tailmage's videos recently, and he's had some kind of rough luck with those, but hopefully that won't carry over to my playthrough here. There we go.